Alrighty, welcome everybody to this cold, windy, partially showery, cloudy Sunday afternoon here at Amsterdam Airport. My name is Bart, I'm your host, and you're watching V1 Aviation live from Amsterdam Airport here. And it literally just started to rain. Just waiting it out for a couple of planes to come. There's going to be a couple interesting arrivals today. Turkish A330 is on approach. The Suriname A340 or the carrier, Universal Sky Carrier A340-600 is on its way, which should be here in I think 45 or 50 minutes. Kenya is on its way. Qatar Cargo is on its way. So I'm going to stream roughly until sunset, and we should see some pretty cool planes today, so make sure to stick around. And if you do enjoy what you see, make sure to hit a thumbs up on the stream and consider subscribing. But it's good to see you all, and welcome today. Feels good to be back after 2 weeks. I hope you guys are going to enjoy today. Welcome Frank, Remco and Mandels. Welcome guys. Erwin and Ronish are there as well. And indeed I saw the messages about the B3 send away. I prefer this spot anyways, only when it's like extremely stormy. I like B3, but for me this is a much more beautiful spot, much more up close with the airplanes. And as you can hear, it is quite windy. It's pretty cold as well. It's 5 degrees, feeling temperature is 2 degrees. And pretty good, Mandos. Pretty good. And welcome Michael, saying I've only recently started watching your videos. I love them. I would live for you to keep doing them. Thank you so much, mate. Glad you're appreciating them. Always nice to see people enjoying the videos and the live stream, so welcome aboard, mate. And yeah, Ronish is asking what's the time. It's 3 p.m. at the moment. And welcome Jan, best wishes to you as well from Fuerteventura. And Erwin, yes I am standing at the McDonald's at the moment. Alright, next up, butter machine. See if we're going to get a nice butter smooth landing there. Winds are very favorable for 2.7, so not too much crosswind. It should be pretty easy going today. Very smooth landing there. Look at the golden spray coming from the tires. Oh yes. Hey, afternoon Frank, goed om je te zien. Welcome Yorkshire Biker. Awesome. So like I said, the wind is very favorable for runway 27. This is a good indication of how the wind is going at the moment. It is proper cold, so I'm going to wear my gloves already, by the way. I'm going to wear them already. And welcome Mark. Cheers Roy. And I see Erwin, no 4K test. You have no connection, that's interesting. So it's maybe a connection problem. There you go, look at the light. The light is still on the other side of the airplanes, but it's looking really nice. Soft golden winter light. Lufthansa actually flew this plane last year. I actually flew the Lufthansa to Frankfurt last year. Really awesome trip. A 1-day round trip. So cool. Well, that's interesting, Erwin. Maybe have a look at your settings if you're actually getting a 4G LTE connection or 5G, because 5G is very unstable. Alright, let me see if I can open up Flight Radar with my gloves on. I can't. Oh, I can. Semi. Oh, it's not working. Well, you guys just have to wait and see what's coming, because I can't use my gloves on my phone. Hey Jay, it's been a while, mate. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Oh, I think it's Norwegian, is it? Hey, afternoon, Jim. Doing pretty good there. How are you? Backlight with the golden sky in the background, or the deep orange sky, it looks so good. And thanks for that, Dusty. And Aaron, try the SIM card out in your own phone, because if it's working in your own phone, you should be fine. And runway 24 is active for takeoffs, by the way. Going to give it another shot with the gloves. It's kind of working. A little bit of separation at the moment, but we have a KLM E190 coming in from Belgrade as KLM flight 1984. Behind that we have KLM Dreamliner, KLM flight 686 coming in from Mexico City. Aeromexico is on its way as well. I think it's 25-ish minutes away. I can't really see it right now, but the Qatar cargo from Chicago is 20 minutes out, and the SLM A340-600 is currently 25 minutes away. So, good stuff, good stuff. Oh, that's awesome, Michael. And Derek on tour, becoming a member for 1 month in economy class, saying nice location for the stream, keep going. Thank you so much for that one, Derek, and welcome to the V1 Aviation family there. Thank you so much for the support. I'm glad you're enjoying. And indeed, it is a pretty cool spot. I actually start to like the spot more and more, especially for touchdowns here on runway 27. And we have to wait for the next arrival to show up in the skies. And yeah, Jim, I actually was sick for almost 2 weeks. Well, that's not really sick, but the cold actually got me. I was actually thinking it wasn't that bad, but after all it was. Oh, awesome, Jay. Good to hear, mate. And nice, Dusty. Finnair from Helsinki to Japan. That's cool. And we do have a private jet turning in very short finals here. I don't know where this guy is going. Probably turning base to 22. Mate, where the heck are you going? Oh, there we go. Turning base 22 probably. Yep. That's a very cool sight. I've never seen this before. That's as visual as it gets, visual approach. And indeed, the 787 from Mexico City is on approach. That was actually a really cool approach to see. Huh. Indeed, a little bit of a Kai Tak approach there. And yeah, Yorkshire Biker, I know. That's why I'm actually avoiding P3 at the moment. As long as it's not solved, I'm not going there. Oh. Oh, COVID. I almost forgot that still exists. But good to hear that you're feeling better, Jim. So this is the Belgrade flight, KLM flight 1984. Then we have KLM flight 686. If I recall correctly, yes I do, because I see it in the background. Happy days. Can't wait for the A340-600. A really cool view. Will not be the longest of stream today because of course sunset is relatively early. There we go. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Remco, but the logo on YouTube is the same for you and Jim. It's both orange with the letter inside. Indeed, the security sent spotters away from parking P3. People are still either just nobody is certain what the exact rules are, so as long as there's still a gray area, I'm not going to P3 for streams. I don't want to interrupt with anything, and I mean there's plenty other spots to go to like this one, so that's why I'm here. And there we go, dream time from Mexico City. Oh no, it's all good, Remco, but I'm just so used to seeing the logo of Jim being orange that I still have to get used to the fact that you have the same color. There we go. Let's see if we're gonna get a beautifully smooth landing by the Dream Machine. Jim, I think you should be alright. Because if I remember correctly, as long as it's photos and stuff like that, it's all good. But I'm not sure, I know that ship has a rule book and it should say it in there, but like I said, I'm not going to merge too much into everything. I'm just gonna wait it all out. I'm not gonna go to P3 for the time being and just hang around the airport like the Polderbaan and where I'm standing at right now. Maybe the Kaagbaan as it's called, runway 06 when that's landing. So there's plenty spots. Oh, that's awesome. So there's an AN12 going to fly over Amsterdam. Well, the skies at the moment are like, yeah, it might be visible. Oh wow, look at this. That's a beautiful view there. Sun shining over beautiful, beautiful Amsterdam airport here. Oh, and we have EasyJet on very short final. There we go. And it was a beautiful view. I was just trying to show you guys the clouds, but on the camera screen I could actually see the Jacob's ladder, as it's called. The sun rays coming through the clouds. And with my bare eyes I couldn't see it, but with the camera I actually can. It really looks good. Look at this. Typical Amsterdam skies, Amsterdam clouds. Really cool. But yeah, folks, it's good to be back. I haven't streamed for 2 weeks because, of course, the weather has been not really the greatest. And especially, of course, like in the end of November, I've been streaming so much. I actually got a cold, so I didn't want to risk it. So as long as the weather is manageable, I'm out there. So that's why I chose to come now, because maybe there's a couple of showers coming, but nothing too heavy rain-wise. And I actually managed to finish the last part of the best of 2024, which I will probably be airing tomorrow or Tuesday, and maybe even tonight, but I think it's either going to be tomorrow or Tuesday. So let me see, like I said, we have a little break before the next heavy comes. An awesome epic car, nice Cupra logo there. Right, let me see, yes, I can open up Flight Radar, happy days. Well, it's getting pretty busy. Next up we have an EasyJet coming in from Copenhagen. Behind that the KLM E190 from Porto. And the first heavy is going to be the Qatar Cargo 777, which is now roughly 10 minutes away, I guess. Happy days. And welcome, Yashuir. Alright, there we go. There's the next EasyJet. 3 in a row from Copenhagen. Shubhan. And then we have KLM coming in from Porto behind that, and E190. The light is getting better and better, folks. And we're also slowly getting towards the shortest day of the year. Wait, it's the 22nd today. Wasn't yesterday the shortest day of the year? I have to check. I think it's one of these days. Ooh. Formentor, that's a nice one. Is that the one with the 2.5 R3 engine? Welcome, Peter. Good to see you. Do widzenia. No, dober dan. My bad. I'll just look at the silhouette. So cool. Yeah, guys, look at the sky. I can't get enough of how beautiful this looks. Actually, I don't want to jinx it, but it's really peaceful right now. Not too much wind, no rain. Actually feels pretty good. All right, Porto is on approach. There we go. Time for the E190. Ouch. Indeed, little coffee there. Indeed, Aaron, and of course I'm close to the McDonald's, so sometimes when kids get excited they scream, but it amplifies through my headphones. Oh, in 15 minutes you're gonna miss out on the A340-600 then, Peter. And indeed, Jim, after I think a month, the NPS is back in service. I think they're gonna fly it as long as, how do you say it? Not physically possible. Yeah, technically physically possible. All right, next up we have EasyJet from Edinburgh. Then we have KLM coming in from Bologna. Then Air France from CDG. Then Ryanair from Dublin, and then it's the Qatar 777 cargo from Chicago. I don't know, Jockey. I got it, Remco. And Peter, I think in 20-ish minutes, maybe 15, but right, so that's the Edinburgh flight. Just look at the colors. Really, those winter colors are looking so amazing. And Jay, not on the parking, but I'm relatively close to the parking. Oh, absolutely, Remco. I got 225, which is plenty, so. I think it's going to be a really cool landing, Peter. Especially the A340-600. That's already a really unique sight, so I'm actually considering filming it. I think that will make a really nice short as well. It looks like we have two in approach right now. There we go. That's the first one. Let me focus it, manual focus. And you guys can see both of them. And no problem at all, Jim. Thanks for tuning in as always, and I'll see you in the next one, mate. And Najee, the parking lot has a lot of light posts in front of it, so that's why I go on the bike path, because it's a little more clear view. As you can see, one left the screen and you can see the other one on the left side. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Oh, and the wind's picking up. Happy days. Beautiful E190 E2, the Wookiee. Look at the spray, wow. Yeah, I heard something like that, Peter. approach. This should be the Air France flight from CDG. And behind that will be the Ryanair from Dublin. No, I think there's one more plane between the CDG and the Ryanair, and after the Ryanair we're getting the Qatar. And yes, the bicycle path was a really good idea indeed, Aaron. It helps out a ton. Oui, baguette on approach. Let's see. Oh, flying through those sun rays was really cool to see. Nice long wheelie. And Peter becoming a member in economy class for the 11th month in a row, saying just a month and already a member for a year. Time does fly, mate, and thank you so much for being a member for that long. Really goes a long way, so thank you so much for that support, mate. And indeed, Yuri, A340 coming in from Paramaribo as SLM or PY994. Oh, the wind is chilly. Oh, that's a short separation. Hey, where is it? There it is. So that's Ryanair. It looks like there's something. I don't think it's a 777 behind this one. Alright, mate. Little wing wave. Did you guys see that with the sun rays in the background? It looks so cool. It's actually rain. Let me show you guys after this. Just look at this. This is what we actually saw when the Ryanair flew through. Really cool. Alright, quick sip of coffee. Are back on. The voice is crackling. I'm back. Alright, there we go. So it's the TUI first, and then it's the Qatar 777 cargo. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in today. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks, but it's been feeling really good to be back. Not the longest today, because like I said, the weather is just normally I don't really mind the weather, but of course it's the last sprint towards the end of the year, so welcome, Elish. Oh, wibbly wobbly 7-3. Hey Fish Lane, welcome. That was a really flat landing. Oh, that's interesting, Remco. Probably, if it was a gifted membership, I think it automatically stops. And there we go. Just look at the clouds. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always very interested in how clouds are forming and how they look at stuff like that. It's so cool. All right, we got the Qatar 777 on approach. I'm gonna try and film it. If it works the way I want, I'll actually film the. There it is. I will actually film the A340 as well. Alright. Alright, let's see how beautiful this 777 landing is going to be, folks. Enjoy this one. Like I said, I'm going to film it, but enjoy. That was a nice landing, wasn't it? And Dustin, good to see you, mate. Happy holidays to you as well. I'll be streaming before Christmas, maybe even on Christmas. So this will not be the last stream you see from me this year, but happy days to you as well. Happy holidays, I have to say. And there it goes with the beautiful reflections of the quote-unquote sunset on the side. There we go, another 7.3. It's a little string of Boeings. Good to see. And welcome, Leeuwen. Good to see you, mate. And yeah, didn't really have another choice. So, and I'm only gonna be here for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So that's why I decided to drive up here, especially for the landings. And 2.7 is not that much or active that much. They try to use it as how do you say it? As less as possible, or as least as possible, as something like that. But anyways, it's always nice to have a little bit of 2.7 action. Touchdown. There we go. And yeah, there we go. That could be because I have my camera on automatic mode. And he is using an iPhone, which is a big difference. Beautiful takeoff there from runway 24. And we have our next approach. Yeah, that's why I like nature as well. And Dustin becoming a member of business class for the 27th month. Holy cow, saying lightning is stellar right now. Thank you so much for that one, Dustin. And I can't believe it's already 27 months. Gosh, that's 2 years and 3 months. Thank you so much for that support for those 27 months, mate. Really goes a long way. Very much appreciated that one. Wow, 27 months. Really goes to show how quick time is actually going. Can't believe that I'm already streaming for more than 2 years. And indeed, Ruben, there's also a KLM Queen on its way. I actually wanted to keep it like kind of a bit of a surprise. But there's indeed a KLM 74 coming in from the States. Should be seeing that one as well. And here's Nige. And yeah, Dustin, it does. Look at the rain falling in the background there, with the light illuminating in between. And indeed, that was a speedbird, or as I like to call them, Nige, because you know it's Nige from the UK. Ah, no problem at all, Ruben. Oh, and we actually have a Queen taking off from 24. Wow, look at that. Oh, she looks empty. Holy cow, that's a pretty high climb rate. And Jerry, yeah, a couple times. Alright, there we go. Another KLM 73. Oh, look at that. A little bit of reverse action there. Very cool. All right. And by the looks of it, it's gonna be, wait, the heck, what is that? I know it's a 7.3, but is it Transavia? Well, the thing is, I can't really open my my flight radar when I have my gloves on. I think it's Transavia, isn't it? For a split second, I thought I saw some red engine covers, but and Korean is coming in at 510, but 510 it will be dark, and my camera is not really capable of streaming in the dark. You can see the approach is pretty stable. I mean, they do have a direct headwind, so it's not too bad. Somebody got too much sugar today. Well, small corrections are being made, but it's nothing too bad for a day like today. Good one. And welcome, Siobhan. Welcome to Amsterdam today. And it goes to everybody. Welcome to Amsterdam Airport today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Look at this amazing sky. If this isn't, how do they call it, picturesque? I don't know what is. And Justin saying the A340 is third in line. It's actually second, I think. Let me quickly switch over. I think it is. We have the KLM and then we have the A340-600. I'm gonna try and film it because I don't really have that many videos of it. And Peter coming in with a €3 super chat saying, sorry, I have to go, guys. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for tuning in, Peter, and thank you so much for the support there, mate. And I know it wasn't the longest day, but as always, thank you so much for tuning in, for being a member for the 11th month, and coming in with that nice super chat there. Thank you so much for the support, mate. And happy days to you as well. And Erwin, I think it's still on the runway, on the airport. Yeah. You can see it just over there. Ah, got it, Justin. Alright, so next up we have the mighty A340-600. A really unique view. Lufthansa being, I think, the only airline that flies them commercially. And USC, Universal Sky Carrier, yeah, rocking it together with the A340-300, so really cool that they're flying for Suriname, and Leo becoming a member for the 18th month, so a year and a half already, saying time flies when you're having none. That's true, but thank you so much for that one as well, Leo. Glad to see you're enjoying the membership side there, and yeah, just happy to have you aboard, and thank you so much for that awesome support, mate. Okay guys, I'm gonna film it. I hope I do a good job on the panning, so enjoy the almighty A340-600. BY flight 994, aka SLM, aka Suriname, from Paramaribo. Just, it looks so graceful. Alright, I'm gonna film it. Enjoy this one, everybody. Oh wow, that was a very smooth landing. I'm actually surprised that I was able to film it as smooth as I did, but that was a beautiful landing there. Part of the quad squad, as they say it. That was a really, really cool view. Just look at it. What a mighty machine it is. Just look at the wingspan of that machine. Just look at this, folks. I really enjoyed the A340s, especially the 600. And I think the unique thing about the 600 is that they have the lavatories in the middle of the plane between the gear bay. So you have to walk down, or you have to walk downstairs to go to the lavatory, which is really cool. And straight up to the next one. I'll get back to the chat in a second. Oh, and Jerry, it was USC flying for Suriname Airways. And for those who gave the stream a thumbs up, thank you so much for giving the stream a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel because it will be greatly appreciated if you enjoy what you're seeing, and if you want to see more of this. I just finished part 4 of my best of 2024 video series, and it will be going in early access for the members after the stream. Well, earlier tonight, and then probably tomorrow or Tuesday I'm going to upload it to the internet itself. So happy days. It's been aviation wise a really cool year. And Jen dobre kochanie. Hey babe. Babe is in the chat as well. Kocham cię bardzo, kochanie. Oh, QJ, that will be a good one. The AN-124 in the quad squad. That will be something, right? I hope you were just in time for the A340, sweetie. It's a really, really cool landing. What do you have here? Is this the Adler livery on the E190? Or is it just a normal German Air? I think it's a normal German Airways. Dobrze, kochanie, dobrze. There we go. Alright. Quick sip of coffee. Yeah. Give me a second, folks. Quickly gonna take a sip of coffee. go. Warming the hands a little bit. So let me see where that queen is. Aeromexico is on its way as well. Kenya is about to be an approach as well. And the KLM 747 is 18 minutes away. Happy days. Alrighty, there we go. Just look at them gracefully gliding through the sky. I never get bored by the view of airplanes, really. Okay, Marijn. Good afternoon. There we go, Sun Express. Welcome, Mustafa. And reverse time, come on. Oh, that was a pretty. I actually expected some thrust reverse. I don't know why, but I did, and he didn't. There we go. The next 7.3 already on approach. Is it a 7.3 though? Yes. Oh. Little bumpy. Oh. You can even see a little bit of reflections of the sunset on this side because it's illuminating on the clouds on this side, which then reflects back to the plane. Really cool. Hey Stefan, afternoon. Little bounce. And there we have the A340 docked on the gate, and the A380 just got pushed back. So we're probably gonna see the A380 taxiing towards this runway. Yeah, that is actually the reason, Epic or Remco. My Polish isn't the best, but I'm trying. Ja, jestem Barty, jestem polyglota. I can't wait for that KLM Queen. It will be so beautiful. And awesome, Bill, all the way from Tennessee. Welcome to Amsterdam, mate. And yeah, it is Dustin. It's not that common that it's so busy at this time of the day. You got this. Awesome, Roy. Cessna 510. Maybe it's gonna do the same break off as the other one did. That was a pretty cool one. And it looks like we have Kenya, the pride of Africa, on approach there. There we go. Gonna film that one as well. I'm gonna try and film that one, I have to say. And thanks for that, Roy. Glad you're enjoying. Oh, one-eight right is opening as well for inbound. Interesting. That's gonna be some serious crosswinds. Alrighty, folks. There we go. Now, you know what? I'm just not gonna film it. I'm gonna follow it. Yeah, Jerry, something like that. On the very, very busy days, I think it's a minute and some change, and now it's every 2 minutes, I guess. I am living with my gloves on. It's pretty chilly out today. I actually didn't expect that. Look at that, the pride of Africa gliding in. Beautiful Dreamliner. It's dream time. Just look at the reflections on the side. So cool. Just look at the wingtips and the turbulence. So cool. Really cool, smooth landing, rollout. And there we go, we have a KLM city hopper without approach lights. Come on, put your approach lights on, buddy. And yeah, indeed, Erwin, it just got pushed back. I don't know if it's going to. It should be going to 2-4. Because if I remember correctly, it's the only active takeoff runway now, or outbound runway, I have to say. And we will see it, folks. When it's taxiing, I will pan over to it so we can see it. It's not that common that you see planes gliding in without the approach lights on. And indeed, Dustin, small but mighty. There's a reason they call the Emirates the Profit Hunters. Very nice, smooth touchdown there. And by the looks of it, the A380 is taxiing. It's on the go. Oh, that's possible, Erwin. Is it me, or is there actually a lot of heat haze on the runway? Huh. Yeah, I think something like that as well, Gia. Maybe it's broken, but maybe it's indeed just forgotten. I don't know. I think this is that Cessna 510 that Roy was talking about. No, it wasn't Roy. Was it? Was it Robin? I can't remember. I think it was... Roy Groman. I can't remember who said it in chat, but this should be that Cessna 510. And my bet for this. Welcome, Jesse. And indeed, small. Oh. Actually a nice one. DE fat, but it's a skinny, small plane. Yet again, small but mighty. Awesome little, I think it's a Mustang, isn't it? Awesome little plane. Oh, the cutie. Really cool little plane, and that was actually a really smooth approach. And welcome, Derek. And there's the A380 going to runway 24 for takeoff. So we're not gonna see a takeoff here, but I can actually follow it when it's taking off. And the Kellogg's tail on the left side there. For those who don't know, the Kenya tail looks like the Kellogg's logo. That's why I say it, and that's why I call it Kellogg's. Alright, we have our next approach. I will try and follow the A380 as much as I can, people. Especially when it's taking off with the beautiful clouds in the background there. Go. Nice little Eastern Airways. And touchdown. A380 playing hide and seek, such a big plane, and even a small box due to perspective can block the view of the of one of the biggest passenger planes in the world. Yeah, Mella, it's a mighty plane, that's for sure. Alright, we have our next approach. And for those who already gave the stream a thumbs up, thank you so much for that one. And if you did subscribe, thank you so much for that as well. Like I said, I'm about to upload my best of 2024 part 4 series, the last video of a 4-part series of my highlights of the year. And it's not only single planes flying, but sometimes also batches of just beautiful mornings or beautiful sunsets or something like that. So make sure to stick around for that. I'm going to do it in early access for the members of the channel today when I get back home, and then tomorrow or Tuesday I'm gonna make it public. And Dustin, snow, we do get snow, but snow is very rare. And like with very rare, I mean very rare. If we get 2 days worth of snow in a year, we consider it much. Oh, it just starts to rain. I thought I was dodging the bullet here, but it starts to rain. You're talking about snow and it starts to rain. Good one, Justin. Thanks for that. No, but we don't really get that much snow on this side of the country. In the south and in the east, it's relatively colder because Amsterdam is relatively close to the sea. So we don't really get that much snow. I have to say I really enjoy snow. So for me, when it does snow, I feel like a kid in a candy store. But and yeah, Erwin, there was a lot of hill here as well. That's actually why I decided to start my stream so late, because there was a lot of hill falling like constantly. But happy days now because it's looking pretty good. A380 is plane number 4 to take off, so will take quite a while. We do have another beautiful Dreamliner that should be Aeromexico on approach. I think we're going to see the Aeromexico before the A380 takes off. Yeah, indeed, Dustin. Snow, but snow is magical, all in all. Oh, Lyric, actually, did it snow in Maastricht? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Maastricht, for those who don't know, is at the very, very bottom point of the Netherlands. And usually in the summertime they get the most extreme heat, and in the wintertime they get the coldest days and the first snow, usually, just like today. Thanks for that heads up, Lyric. Didn't know that. Alrighty, Aeromexico on approach. Viva la Mexico. Just look at it, another beautiful Dreamliner. Let's see if we're gonna get a nice butter landing here. I think we will, folks. I think it will be a really smooth landing. The landings so far have been really, really smooth, especially with the heavies. Beautiful sky in the background there. And it is a late but very nice touchdown there. Alright, reverse it, come on. Yeah, same there. Welcome, Jeffrey, and I did indeed see that. And I go around and won it right. I'm not surprised because they have like straight up crosswind, so I'm actually not surprised by that. So this is interesting. We do have a 777 about to take off now, then the A380, but look what's on approach. Oh, come on, focus. Boom, we have Queen time coming up. Oh yes, beautiful view with the KLM cargo. Oh, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be either or, but I am most definitely gonna choose the 7.4 because it's gonna look so amazing. And the 777 is thundering down 2.4 at the moment, so that means that it's exactly like I expected. It's gonna be the KLM 7.4 and the A380 both going roughly at the same time. But there we have beautiful new KLM A321 Neo. I don't know if it's the Alpha, Bravo or the Charlie, maybe even the Delta. It's the Alpha. Oh, my camera does not like... Oh, there's a lot of rain, folks. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that rain in the background? Oh Lord, that's not good. Let me quickly switch up some camera settings. There we go. Welcome Beth, all the way from Ohio. Welcome to Amsterdam. And Beth, I'm actually using an app called Flight Radar, which shows where the planes are coming in from. So folks, without further ado, you know what time it is? It's Queen time. Kokanse Bartse Kokanje for you. There we go, in the rain. Let's see how beautiful this Queen time is going to be. I'm not going to film it, so it's going to be pure excitement here. Oh, look at that. Look at the reflections in the colors. The mighty queen of the skies. It's Queen time. There we go. Is it gonna do it? Nope. That was a long float, but it's gonna be loud, folks. There we go. Oh, oh. Oh my word. And it starts to rain pretty heavily. And there's the A380. So guys and gals, I think the start of this huge rain is marking a very nice end of the stream. Oh word. So I didn't plan to stop as early as this, but I'm not gonna get everything soaked again. So I'm sorry that it has been a short stream. I'll be back on Tuesday, weather permitting. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like I said, I'm sorry that it was a short one, but especially with all the rain coming in now, I'm not gonna stick it out any longer. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I'm so happy I could end the stream with some nice Queen time. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you all on Tuesday. And as always, ciao. Kokanse Bartse Kokanje.